Hey guys, Shane with Dazzy Integrations again, and on today's edition of Give It To Me Straight, we're going to talk a little bit about phishing attacks. If you're not familiar with phishing attacks, it is basically an attempt by the bad guys to entice you to click on something or to conduct some action on your part that takes you to their website or gives them information that you don't really intend to do. So one of the most popular ways to do this over the last year, 18 months, has been through the use of emails. And so what will typically happen is you'll receive an email that appears to be from a legitimate source, and most of the time it's going to have some type of urgent issue that you need to respond to. I posted one to our Facebook page over the weekend that I received that basically was an email that looked like it was coming from Apple saying that there had been some suspicious activity on my account and that I needed to please log in, verify that this activity was from me, and probably change my username and password. The problem was that email was not from Apple. Even though it had the Apple logo, had the same format as Apple emails typically do, once you start looking closer at the email, there were some warning signs that this was really not from Apple. So what will typically happen is there are going to be spelling or grammatical issues in the email. That's one of the telltale signs of an actual phishing email, is that something just doesn't look right. The grammar is not correct. Down at the bottom of the email, the address for Apple was actually Australia, which throws up another red flag. The other issue we see is that when you go to the link, if you just hover over the link, don't click on it, but if you just hover over the link with your mouse, it's actually going to pop up a little screen that shows you where that's going to take you to. When you did that on this email, it actually sent you to a what's called a bit.ly address. Basically, it is an address that has been shortened, and the intent there is to hide what the actual address is that they're sending you to. So Apple would not do that. They would send you to an address. When you hover over it, it's going to say apple.com/ whatever the destination is, but it's going to start with apple.com. Finally, you can go and look at the email headers. If you go and look at the source of the email, you can see what that was coming from and who it's coming from. Those are all clues that this was not a legitimate email. And the intent of that was to get me to click on the link and either get me to input my username and password into their fake website that they had created so that they captured that information, that they would know that's my Apple username and password, or take me to the website that's going to automatically load an image that may be injected with malware, something that automatically runs as soon as you go to the website. So all of these efforts are designed to make to basically get you to do part of their hacking work for them. You click on the link, you give them usernames and passwords, you go to their malware-infected site, and their job is halfway done. They've already gotten you to do a portion of the work. So beware if you receive any type of emails from your bank, from your credit card companies, from Apple, from Microsoft. Most of the time, look for those telltale signs. And if you have any questions at all, call the company. That's one of the easiest ways. So if you have any questions, let us know, and we appreciate you tuning in to Give It To Me Straight.